Heather Yerrick from the class of 1992 is being recognized for her outstanding contributions to the fine arts. Today, Heather is one of the most sought-after wardrobe supervisors in the country. Her journey is a story of exploration, tenacity, hard work, and a love of adventure. Heather says she always knew she wanted to do something out of the ordinary, and she has definitely found her niche. Her passion for theater was lit in high school when she took a drama class, which led to her first experience as stage manager, set and prop construction and lighting. Next, she studied theater design and technical production at Western Michigan University. A 5-year stint at Cedar Point was her next educational adventure, where she was taught to sew and become costume shop foreman, stitcher, stage manager, and show technician. Her career was taking shape, and from there she launched her long list of travels with Broadway shows, including Dragon Tales Live, SpongeBob Musical, The Wizard of Oz, Mamma Mia, American Idiot, Avenue Q, Motown the Musical, Hamilton, and she just finished a run with Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. A wardrobe supervisor's duties are extensive and critical. She is confirming everyone has the right costume, making sure the laundry is done, doing sewing adjustments, supervising a team of costume assistants, designers, standbys and dailies, and managing the wardrobe budget. And to these 1,000 more things that enable the show to go on as planned. It is obvious that good organizational skills are an absolute necessity to be successful at this job. Even though Heather has traveled the world, she continues to give back to her community where her roots were established. Julie Dolan, former Adrian Public Schools teacher and fine arts director, relayed a story of when Heather spoke to a group of students about their career choices. She encouraged the students to embrace opportunities that others might pass up for fear of failing. Her message was, if you want to try it, do it. She added, when asked to do something that you're maybe not an expert at, say yes. That's how you learn. Heather's nomination letters abound with accolades from peers, teachers, and friends. Some of her distinguishing qualities mentioned include, she encourages and mentors others. She has a passion and willingness to share her services, knowledge, and exciting experiences. She is talented, creative, selfless, and generous. It is said that talent attracts talent, and Heather has brought many other students to the Adrian Public Schools theater program, some of whom have continued in their distinguished theater careers. Despite her remarkable success in a highly competitive business, she remains modest and down to earth. She advocates for diversity in the world and has a special place in her heart for those who may be marginalized by others. When in Adrian, Heather can be found most times at the Croswell Opera House volunteering her time and expertise. Heather resides wherever her work takes her, but her family, Mother Lois and Sister Melissa, remain in Adrian, the place she considers home.
So I'm not usually the one in front of the curtain. But yeah, standing up here, I am so grateful for everything, for the foundation I had here at Adrian. We are so lucky in this community to have the Croswell. You guys now have this beautiful theater, which we did not have when I was a student. So many arts available in this community, and as I have worked for the last 30 years with other people also working in theater, most communities don't have this, and I didn't really know that when I left school. I'd figured, everybody kind of had that. They started out, in high school, slinging hammers and pulling curtains and stuff. No, not true. Most of my friends out on the road and in other theaters came to it because they're from big cities where there's been a union presence for 100 years, and their parents, their grandparents, all worked in it, and it was kind of like, you turn 19, you get your union card, you go in that business, and they don't actually love theater. And I feel so grateful to have come up in a community that really taught me an appreciation for theater. I'm grateful to have family who supported me in what seemingly was a crazy, crazy career choice, coming out of a town where at the time only 3 or 4 people had full-time jobs in theater. I appreciate MacNaughton's brother John, who was the first person to tell me that I could absolutely make a living in theater, and I'm so grateful he's here tonight. I actually have a bunch of people here from my early years who were mentors, friends who became like family. I've been incredibly blessed over the years, and I am so grateful that having kept those connections with Adrian when the COVID pandemic hit and our entire industry shut down for nearly 2 years. And I mean, think of everyone you know, and every single one of them is out of work. It's a lot. And I was lucky. I was one of the ones who actually had a place to come back to. I had a community to come back to. Everyone welcomed me with open arms, and I really, when I turned around and left to go back out to San Francisco to continue Harry Potter, it was actually surprisingly hard to leave a place that I had not lived in 28 years. So, yeah, I am grateful and thankful for all of you. I'm so grateful for all the people who came tonight to see me. I have friends and family from Vermont and Wisconsin, and as near as down the street from me, all of whom are here, and I am so incredibly grateful for them. So thank you, everybody.